Well, they say. And away we go. Naitanui without a touch. The clearance by Hampson. Steady hands there as he holds that one. He shouldn't have bothered. He gives the ball away. Asprey sends the ball on its way. Intercepted by Hunt. Betts picks it up. Puts the head down as he runs in. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Mitchell setting his sights on the goals. 40 metres out. He plays on now. His kick slurs off the side of his boot. Gunston was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Through for a point. The home team by a point. Disappointing kick there. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Naitanui claims the ball. Puts boot to ball. What did they used to say at school? Butterfingers lets it drop. Going for goal number 1. It's going. I'm not sure which side that lad is playing for. Out on the full. Sends it on its way. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Score for the home team. Gets his first.
Betts just so creative that the coach has just given him the freedom to experiment and take the game on, knowing that he's just all class.
Nice contested mark by Rioli. The home team by 8 points. I would have expected him to nail that.
Batchelor really wears his heart on his sleeve. He could not have kicked that any better.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Tapped by Hampson. A favourable bounce. Was he actually watching the ball, or was he letting the force guide him? Out on the full, the Tigers' free kick. Kicks. Franklin takes an uncontested mark.
He lines it up with the goal. Franklin goes for home. Oh, he's put it out of bounds on the full. Asprey puts his boot on it, lining it up with the goal now. Gunston taking aim.
It's not the score he was looking for. Jams it on the boot. And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. And we'll get a throw in. The ruckmen battle it out. Guided down nicely by Hampson. The ball mopped up. Kennedy puts it on the boot. Over the top of the pack.
Naitanui is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Wines plays it on. Gunston marks it. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. He decides to play it on. Gunston goes for goal, straight into the post.
Let's play on.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. Not much on offer for Batchelor. Lynch just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Pinpoint accuracy from Lynch. Gets his first. The bounce, laser straight. Cleared by Hampson. Gains possession. Butler with the mark. Sends the Sharon on its way. Plenty to analyse from the first quarter, Richo.
Have to perform at a
The second quarter has begun.
Winners don't wait for chances, they take them.
Hampson with the tap. He's got the footy in his hands. Off the ground. They've conceded possession. Betts watching the ball. They say you miss 100% of the shots you never take, so hopefully he can just shrug that one off. Another behind and another disappointment for the home team. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Big thump from Hampson, controlled by Lloyd. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Hampson directs it down. A favourable bounce. Jacobs kicks it. Naitanui claims the ball. Wines takes aim for goals. The ball is slammed towards goal by Gunston. Oh, tough break. Disappointing kick there. Hands like dinner plates. Going for goal number 2. Goal to the home team. Rioli getting them further in front. The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Hampson got the hit out. Able to grab it on the half volley. Booted by Jacobs. Martin marks it. He wants to play on. And that torp has gone supernova. Takes that one strongly. Perspiring like you're putting in a pot as he lines this shot up. 60 metres out. Lynch, not wasting time, elects to play on. The ball mopped up. Rioli just makes the goal line. He's giving it all he's got this match. That's number 3. And that puts them further in front.
Hampson is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Jacobs gets the ball. McIntosh kicks the ball. He claims the ball. Kennedy plays it on.
Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. More bounce than a dodgy chip. Good fist. Gains possession. Getting a helping hand from the wind with that kick. Boots it. A mark by Wines. He wants to play on. Bumps the pigskin. The contest, no match for him. Gunston shoots it. He's having a ball. If you'll excuse the pun, the ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Hit by Marriage. Cochin gets the ball. Nice contested mark by Martin.
Martin has his feet firmly on the ground and is just a great leader around the club. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Lynch takes advantage. It's a mark.
Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. 15 metres out. The home team by 10 goals. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. The half is almost over. Jacobs doesn't waste that opportunity. Gunston has it. He chooses to play on. As Darren Hinch would say, shown. Disappointing kick there. He has a few options. Asprey takes the mark uncontested. And that's the half. The home team 61 to the Tigers 0. Stay tuned for the halftime show. What? There's no... Finally, the third term begins.
If you have everything under control, you're not moving fast enough.
Handballs to the running man. He kicks the ball out of congestion. Marked by Westhoff. Choose to kick it. Strong mark by Hampson. Sends it on its way. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Kennedy grabs that one.
Kennedy seems to go for that extra leverage off an opponent by propping his hands on their shoulders. He won't get pinged every time, but he will have to be careful with his technique not to get caught for hands in the back. He chooses to play it on. He kicks the ball, bets with great hands.
He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. Score for the home team. That's his third. He's doing his job out there. The home team in front. Marriage got a fist on it. Puts boot to ball. Great mark. He's elected to play on. Gunston goes goalward. It's true. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce.
Well, one thing's for sure, you can't blame the Tigers ruckman for his team's position. He's been winning everything out of the ruck, but he's getting no support from his teammates. He slams that on the boot. The ball crosses the line.
First hand's important. He's like he's on a tightrope at the moment. Look at that fancy footwork. Unfortunately, he's out of space, like working in a telephone box out there. And he slammed the door shut. It'll come back from the boundary line. The ump has had enough. It's a ball up. Nat Nui not even close to getting a hit out. He might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. Off hands. Going for goal number 1. Dangerfield holds his breath. He kicked that one like my wife would. The Tigers get the free kick as it goes out on the full. Asprey kicks hard along the boundary line. Like working in a telephone box. Look at him go. Slips the handball to Kennedy, going for goal number 1. A mark by Rioli. The home team leads by 74.
Let's play on.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. A great effort. Mitchell wants to play on. My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. Betts slots the goal. He's kicked 4 and he looks like he's not done scoring yet.
They're just really comfortable kicking for goal on the run because it's just an extension of their normal field kicking and they have absolutely no issues there.
He chooses to play on. Surely that wasn't the plan, Richo.
If you're going to kick that poorly, you may as well just give the ball straight back to the opposition.
Marks. Rioli plays on. Rioli with a kick at goal. Gunston got under it. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. 15 metres out. Looking for another goal here. The home team with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 81-0. Disappointing kick there. Lynch certainly sends it a long way, but not always with the right postcode.
Let's play on.
And the last quarter of this match is underway.
Push yourself again and again. Don't give an inch until the final siren sounds.
Lynch with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Nice contested mark by Gunston. He plays on now. Gunston thumps the ball for goal. The home team are nailing the coffin shut. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Dishes it off to the running player. Jacobs gains possession through the interception. Hunt, the better man there, kicks it. Franklin has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
Franklin has no trouble getting up on top of the packs, but sometimes he just can get his timing wrong. If he doesn't lift, I think it'll come to the stage where the coach will ask him to be a bit more disciplined in the contest. Marriage, hand passes the ball. He gets boot to the ball. Plenty of space for a very easy mark.
Gets boot to high. Nice mark under pressure. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. He's kicking from a 45-degree angle.
Mitchell marks it.
Wayward with a kick. Marked by Betts. He plays on now. He's looking to add another. The goal for the home team. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Dangerfield reads the mind of Hampson. Has it now. A nice uncontested mark for Martin. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? Kicks it. Wines has it. He wants to play on. Going for goal number 1. Gunston marks. He's elected to play on. He's looking to add another. Goal to the home team. This kick has extended their lead. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce.
Matches are often won and lost at the stoppages. The Tigers are on top of the clearances, so clearly their weakness is linking the ball chain of movement forward. Get that right and they could get back into this contest. It's played on. Mitchell kicks the ball.
Good mark by Gunston. He opts to play on. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Boots it. Wins the hard ball. A low stabbing kick. Kennedy looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Betts, not wasting time, elects to play on. The home team in front. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Marked by Dangerfield. He gets a kick out of the pack. A mark by Gunston. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Set shot from directly in front. Chalk up a goal for the home team. The home team... Friday night football, and it's West Coast versus the visiting team. Hello and welcome. For this game, we've We're underway. Good tap from Lysette. That'll be a free for a push. Gio puts it on the boot, and the mark will be paid. Kicks it. Talia claims it. Played on. Bumps the pigskin. Vardy has it. Kicks it. Hodge with the mark. He wants to play on. Didn't middle that kick, did he, Richo?
That was an absolute shocker.
As Darren Hinch would say, shame, shame, shame. Betts aiming for the goals. The goal for the visiting team. Betts with his first. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce.
Lysette will give you a competitive contest in every hit-out, I can assure you of that. But the midfielders are going to have to work really hard to earn the centre clearances off his ruck work. The ball crosses the line. We'll get a throw in. Cleanly tapped out of the ruck. He gains possession. Lysette by hand.
He kicks with power. Hands like dinner plates. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Score for the visiting team. The visiting team have scored the last 2 goals. West Coast will have to start putting in some effort if they want a chance in this game. And that ball is out of bounds. Lysette on for the Eagles.
McInnes is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. McGovern just shaved the post, just to behind. A good contested mark there. He slams that on the boot. Redden marks it. He kicks the ball. Lynch marks it. It comes off the side of the boot. Betts with the mark.
Played on. Projectile dysfunction. Serious problem. The visiting team leads by 17. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. McGuinness taps. The ball in the hands of Pritis. Nice work from Sheed.
Sheed takes a lot of marks during a game, but a lot of them seem to be juggled. If he can just get cleaner hands on the ball, it's just going to give his opponents less chance to spoil in the contest. He gets boot to the ball. Great hands. Sending it on its way. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent.
The ball goes over the line and out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Umpire lets it loose. McGuinness with the tap. Martin slams it on the boot. Hall up. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. There's the bounce. Batted down nicely by McGuinness. Let's get back to the action.
Never give up, never give in. And when the upper hand is yours, you may have the ability to win with the dignity that you absorbed the loss.
Betts marks. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. Too far out to score, surely. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here. The visiting team have scored the last 5 goals. The visiting team leads by 29. Lysette with the tap. He gets his hands on the footy. Franklin feeds it wide. Good mark by Rioli, going for goal number 1. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. That's his first. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Lysette really gets onto this one. A favourable bounce. Kicks it. He wins the contest. A chance to add one more to his tally. The visiting team over. West Coast by 41.
Rioli, it's the man to go to. He thrives on pressure. Give him the ball and he just does the rest.
Gunston from behind. Going for goal number 1. Slots it. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce.
Lysette, it's really good at getting up in the ruck, but his directional taps need some more work. He plays on with it. Rioli shoots for goal. He could not have kicked that any better.
The ruckmen, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Clean tap by Lysette. Gets boot to high. A solid mark from Boak.
He's quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley. That's a mark. Wines with the shot. Wines gets the goal.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Lysette thumps it forward. Well, it could be worse, I suppose, Richard.
He just sprayed that one. He should have put more thought into that.
Gunston marks on the run. He takes the ball over the line. Rioli has finally come off, and he's heaving like a crazed tuba player. McGuinness got a fist on it. The ball is hammered towards goal by Betts. The visiting team by 65. The ball has been bounced. McGuinness with the punch. Takes possession. Martin with the kick. Marks. Betts wants to play on. Betts with a kick at goal. Out of bounds on the full it goes. Hearn kicks. Kennedy marks. Approaching the goals now. What a great goal by Kennedy. This lead getting bigger now. There's the bounce. McGuinness knocks it down the field. Franklin on the ball at the moment. Good mark on the run. He steadies now in front of goal. Betts manages to sneak it through. Will feature well on the stat sheet this match. This kick has extended their lead. The bounce, laser straight. McGuinness knocks it down the field. Duggan feeds it wide. Nice hands.
Sheed has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Yo, he'll be trying not to stuff this one up.
All is in readiness. Here's the bounce. McGuinness guides it, takes control of the bouncing ball. Lynch ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. The umpire says play on. Well, the players have had a good rest and they look refreshed, ready for the third term.
Do not let what you can do interfere with what you can do.
Duggan running in, about to kick. The ball goes out of bounds. Umpire calls for a boundary throw. The ball going back to the players right now. Lysette gets the tap. Approaching the goals now. The umpire to ball it up. Nat Nui, try swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from the guy wearing makeup. Goal. Neo kicks his second. Important kick here, and he's got it. More bounce than a dodgy check. Lysette thumps it forward. A nice long kick by Pritis. A mark by Talia. Oh, he's given that Torp an almighty thump. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
Lynch can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. He goes for home. Wines can only watch.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Bounce goes the ball. Nat Nui hardly provided a challenge. He's able to thread a needle, and that kick comes out of the pack. Nice mark there. Rioli going for number 4. Nice kick. Rioli getting them further in front. The Ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Lysette nicely outclassing Nat Nui. Well, it could be worse, I suppose, Richard.
That was an absolute shocker.
He decides to play on. The ball is hammered towards goal by Rioli. Out on the full. Free kick to the visiting team. A big kick by Nelson. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Lining up the goal now. The ball has gone over the boundary line on the full. He kicks quickly and gets the upper hand. Jams it on the boot now. Nice work from Lynch.
Lynch is an intelligent footballer and I love watching him. He is great at dragging his opponent over to a one-on-one and creating ineffective two-on-one situations.
Great mark. Approaching the goals now. A goal for the visiting team. Rioli will be enjoying that one. This kick puts them further into the lead. Knocks it down in front. He's got the footy in his hands. Nice mark there. Oh, he's given that Torp an almighty thump. Lynch claims the ball. A chance to add one more to his tally. Lynch goes long and gets the goal. This one gives them an even bigger lead. Great bounce.
I think West Coast mids will be saying to the rest of the team that they've lived up to their end of the deal. They're dominating the clearances, but they aren't seeing any reward for their work on the scoreboard.
The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The bounce is dead straight.
Well, one thing's for sure, you can't blame the West Coast ruckman for his team's position. He's been winning everything out of the ruck, but he's getting no support from his teammates. Strong mark there. He slams that on the boot. He gets in under pressure. Duggan kicks it. Natanui with the ball.
Kicks to the attacking 50. Betts looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Disappointing kick there. Betts holds his breath. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. The visiting team in front. The pressure's on. It's the final quarter.
The game isn't over till it's over.
Lysette directs it down. He gains possession. Has it now. He just can't get out of the action. Dio with the behind. I would have expected him to nail that. Great grab. Natanui plays it on. Wines claims it. He wants to play on. Going for goal number 3. No good. I would have expected him to nail that.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time West Coast stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. He handballs it. He gets boot to the ball. That's a mark. Kennedy plays on.
No one troubling him there. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Herm decides to play on. Gets boot to high. Hutchings takes the mark uncontested. Bumps the pigskin. A good mark under the circumstances. The ball is hammered towards goal by Lynch. Jams it on the boot now. The mark is taken by Rioli. Here he is going for goal number 7. That's 5 in a row for the visiting team. That could be the final nail in the coffin. There's the bounce. Lysette punches it. He gains possession. Jacobs intercepts it. Gets boot to leather. And over the boundary line she goes. The ruckman hard at it. Lysette punches. Lucky bounce collected. McGovern throws it clear as day. Martin opts to play on. Kicks into the forward line. Betts with the pickup. He doesn't seem to be suffering from insanity. In fact, he seems to be enjoying every minute of this. You can see the determination on the ruckman's faces. Guided by Lysette. The bouncing ball is controlled. He gets his hands on the footy. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Franklin has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Cleanly tapped out of the ruck. McGovern by hand. Maston puts his boot on it. Great move to be able to work into an uncontested position.
That kick was asking a bit much of Shuey. Pritis with no time to delay with that kick. Kicked by Cripps. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Hill with a relatively easy shot. Bad kick, resulting in a free to the visiting team. Boak slams it on the boot. Martin controls it. He's really a ball magnet. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. And looking to add another. What a great goal by Betts. Half a dozen goals in this display. Stunning. Lysette hits it. Jacobs sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Marked by Rioli. He's been outstanding, going for goal number 8 right here. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce, claimed by Lysette. Final scores at 135-14. That's it for us. I will see you again, but not yet. Not yet.